Hello my friends, welcome to a new video, guys. Thank you for 300 plus subscribers and for over 500 subscribers. Guys, you're awesome, you're the best. Today we are going to be talking about chayote, this thing here, this chayote. I know a lot of you eat this. In my country, we eat this too, but we use it as a meat tenderizer and we add this to soup. We call it chocho, but in other places they call it chayote. All right, so I have two of them. Actually, they're inside a bag. Okay, they're inside a sandwich bag, and today I am going to show you how to get them to sprout. Okay, so you don't have to buy seeds. All you have to do is go to the grocery store and you find organic chayote or chocho, however you call it, and you find two nice looking ones, or however amount that you want, whether you want 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how much you want to plant, but I think 2 to 3 is good just in case one doesn't come up. So I will show you how to get this to sprout. It's very, very easy. Now, these things are very easy to rot if you don't know how to do it properly. So pay attention. So I have my 2 bags here, and one of them has already sprouted. Do you see that right here? It has already sprouted. If you look really well, you see the sprout is right there. So this one, I'm gonna leave it for a couple of days, and it's starting to have roots like right here. See the roots right there? Can you guys see it? Yeah, the roots are right here. And then the leaves are on that side. Come on, if you see that green part there, that's the leaf, and it's gonna come out soon. So let me show you how to do it. So you wanna get some water in a bowl, and you just wanna gently sprinkle the water inside the plastic bag. And you want to put this one inside. So this is the one that's already sprouted. And then you want to close the bag. So the bag is closed, and you want to leave some air inside it, okay? Let's do the next one. You're doing the same thing. You're just getting some water, and you want to just kind of sprinkle the water inside the bag again, like this. A little bit of water. You're not like putting a lot of water. You just want enough water so there will be condensation. And then you're going to press your chayote in there. And then you are going to close the bag like this. Oh, this bag doesn't want to close. What's going on? Okay, it's closed right now. And then you want to leave some air inside the bag. And that's basically this. You leave them here like this. Put this in a warm place. You could put it in a cupboard. You could put it outside in the shade. But do not put it in like the hot sun, because it is going to kill this. It's not going to sprout. You put it in hot sun. It has to be in the shade, or you can put it inside a pot. But I just leave mine inside because inside my house is pretty warm, and it's going to continue making roots like this one and continue sprouting, okay? And mine is like, this one is really, really sprouting good. So now, once you keep it inside and it's sprouting, it's gonna continue to sprout, and it's gonna make roots. As I show you guys here, these things that you've seen right here is the roots, and these are gonna spread out and come all around the plant. Then this green stuff that you see, that's the leaves. The leaves are gonna start popping up. You want to leave this inside here until the roots are completely sticking out, like along, say like as long as my finger, and then the leaf come out, and then it start to vine. So you want to leave it in here until that happens. Now, once that happens, you want to take your chayote, okay? And this part is the sprouting part, right? You want to put your chayote like this. You're going to get your soil, and you are going to put it like this on top of the soil. You are not going to plant the chayote inside the soil completely. If you do that, it is going to die. How do I know? I did that before. You want to place it on top of the soil. Let a little bit of root from the side. Let me do the other one because this one has root. And this one is better to show you because it has the root already. So for example, this one, you see it has the root there. So you are going to place it like this. You see, leave the top part, yes, up here. You're going to leave it sticking out like this, and the rest you're going to put it down inside the pot like this, right? So some roots are going to be sticking out and some roots are going to be inside the pot. This is how you want to plant your chayote. And then the vine is going to be sticking out like this. Okay, you want the vine to be above your pot, and you want some roots to be in the soil, and you want some root to be above. The roots that are above, it's eventually going to grow down and it's going to go in the soil. Then you're going to cover it, okay? If you take this and just put it down into the pot like that, your chayote is going to rot. So don't do that. Don't embed it completely in the soil. It just does not work. I don't know what's the reason why it doesn't work, but this is exactly what happened. And I sprouted some and I did that and they all died. The ones that I put like this, they survived and they're okay, right? They send out a lot of vine. So guys, this is the way to sprout your chayote. And how can you use this chayote? You can use it as a meat tenderizer. So you just want to peel your chayote. Once you grow the chayote, of course, and it, you make chayote, you want to peel it and then cut it up in pieces. And if you have beef or any kind of meat that's kind of hard, it's not tender, you want to put your cut up chayote in your pot with water to boil, and then you boil the meat with the chayote, and it tenderizes the meat. It makes the meat very soft. We do that all the time. And yeah, that's basically how you eat it. I know some people, they add it to stuffed rice, they add it to rice and stuff like that. I don't really like it in any other stuff except in meat, and that's the only way I make it. But this year when I grow this chayote, I'm gonna try it in stuffed rice. I'm gonna try, oh yeah, I like it in soup too. Yes, meat and soups. This year I'm gonna try it in stir fry and rice to see how it's gonna taste based on how I make it. But I see many people make it with rice and with stuffed rice and stuff like that. And I also saw somebody just kind of cook it down and like kind of boil it, and then they just add it in some very like watery fish, like fish water, like not fish water, fish soup. They just drop it inside. It didn't look like if it cooked for a long time. It seems like they just kind of just blanch it and then they just put it in their food and eat it. I never tried it like that, but I see a lot of people, especially in Asian culture, doing that. So anyways, I'm going to be experimenting with this summer long once mine grow, and I will come back with some recipes hopefully and show you guys, and then I'll tell you if I like it or not or whatever. And I'll also make a recipe with me just cooking it with meat. All right, yeah. So guys, that's the video today, and this is the simple, easiest way to sprout your chayote, and you will be able to plant these in your garden and they'll be beautiful. And one more thing is, when you're planting this chayote, they like a lot of rich soil. So make sure you put a lot of compost and do not water them a lot. If you give them lots of water, they will die. They don't like a lot of water. They will become very, very mushy, and then that will be the end of them. They will just like become very disgusting. Ask me how I know. I did that too. So make sure the soil is like just slightly moist, but they like it more on the dry side. So just keep that in mind if you are planning to grow chayote this year. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay positive, plant something, grow something in a pot, put it in the soil, anywhere you can grow something this year, and keep it simple and stay positive. I'll see you next video. Ciao, ciao, my loves.